Hi there, writers, and welcome to Comp 2. So we have a couple big goals for this week, and it's a really jam-packed week because we have to get you up and running using all the technology of the course, etc. So first is the Getting Started checklist, which contains all the things you need to do to validate your enrollment, etc. So make sure you have gone through the Getting Started checklist early in the week, get it done as soon as possible so that you can begin to focus on the actual coursework for week 1. So yes, you will need your textbook beginning this week already. So if you don't have your physical textbook yet, you will want to make sure to probably get the ebook version so that you have access to it on time. And the coursework for this week is really focused on the idea of academic argument. And so when we say we're writing an argument paper, what does that really mean? And what does it mean to be a scholar in your field and writing these types of arguments? And how do we make our style, tone, content, and research appropriate for the type of writing tasks we do in the academic world in college and once you become a scholar of your particular professional field, which is what college is for, right? To become a scholar of a particular professional field and also of general studies. So to have a good base foundation of knowledge across disciplines that you can then apply in many different circumstances. So we're really asking ourselves, how do we communicate effectively? How do we persuade effectively across perspectives in this class? How do we get people to take a serious look at the issues that we care about and the things that we are concerned about? So this type of communication in writing and elsewhere is really an essential leadership skill. So some students say, I'm not going to do a lot of writing in my career field. Well, that may be true when you first start out in your career field, but we want to prepare you to be leaders. And as you advance in your career fields, you'll be doing more types of professional correspondence. You'll be studying more deeply your field. So that's a really essential leadership skill and also a really essential citizenship skill. So we'll be talking a lot about how do we know we have effective evidence and how do we persuade people who may disagree with us. So we have some work in learning about the concept of academic argument, which is a really important foundational philosophical concept as we move through the course and as you move throughout the rest of your college career. And then we also have some work to do on choosing a topic. So keep in mind as you choose a topic that your topic will remain the same throughout the semester. So you want to make sure to choose an issue that you care a lot about and that you're really interested in finding out more about so that you don't get bored as we move throughout the multiple papers that you'll write about the same topic this semester. The papers will be different approaches, but the topic will remain the same. So towards the end of this week, you'll be beginning to choose a topic for your work this semester. I also want to remind you that if you have any problems getting the technology up and going or any questions about the course, of course, first check the syllabus and the helpful videos that are posted, but you can always email me. I try to respond to emails within 24 hours. I check my emails multiple times a day. So please email me with any issues that you run into. I hope to and expect to communicate with you individually multiple times throughout the semester. So let me know if you run into any issues or you have any questions as we move throughout this first week.